and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one and hopefully it sticks, okay? Now, collective. Golly. Golly. You got somebody in your energy that really wants to get a certain type of reaction out of you. I don't know what the reason of this is, but it's given like misery loves company, okay? And that has been going on a lot lately with whoever these people or this person is, all right? The reason why I the reason why I titled it "When Poking the Bear Goes Wrong" is because, listen, y'all, when I was on the way home, I was hearing Plies is funny. Plies the rapper. I was hearing, you wanna argue. I can't argue with you. No. You mad. You big mad, okay? What he say? He was like, I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. I don't know what it is, collective, but it irks someone or it bothers someone at the fact that you are happy. You have a sense of a peace about you that they don't have within themselves. Okay, so they want to argue. And you like, I can't argue with you. And that's making them mad because like they are really trying to provoke you. Okay, it's weird. It's like, damn, give up. If collective ain't feeding into y'all bullshit, leave them alone. Let them be happy. Okay? So courage is here. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay? And I also have honesty coming out. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all are starting to be bold. Y'all starting to be bold when it comes to people. Like maybe you've noticed in the past people that like to, provoke you, try and pick at you. But now, I'm hearing it's a new day, it's a new dawn, and the feeling's good. Okay, I think that's Nina Simone. Somebody's name could be Nina, somebody's name could be Simone. That could be significant here. But y'all are not holding back when it comes to keeping it 100 with people and letting them know, like, listen, I can't expect for you to be honest as far as like why you want to get this certain type of reaction out of me or why you want to try and make me feel a certain type of way, but it ain't happening. Okay? Like, y'all are really calling people out. Y'all are really calling people out. Okay? I know that's right, collective. You like, listen, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. Okay? Now, guilt here. Yeah, because somebody know exactly what they doing. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay? I feel like y'all dealing with people that want you to do things their way or try and pick an argument with you because you're not doing something a certain way that appeases them. But this is your life, collective. Like, you ain't got to do a goddamn thing when it comes to trying to people please and try and make other people feel comfortable or make yourself a lot more digestible. It's like, listen, listen, like, you don't have to be here. You really don't. Okay? And so, with you bringing some type of truth or clarity to maybe who these people are, it's causing them to kind of look bad. I feel like that's where that guilt is because y'all not bothering nobody. Y'all not bothering nobody. You doing what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? And evidently you doing that irks someone. It's like, that's a you problem. That is not a collective problem. Okay? Look, I seen humor coming out, but I also seen envy too. I'm telling you, somebody don't like the fact that like you live on the brighter side of things, or you like to, you like to look at things differently. You don't take life so seriously. Okay, this is somebody who may like act off of off of emotions, or worry about other people's opinions, so they're not able to show up truthfully or authentically themselves. And again, that has everything to do with them, okay? And nothing to do with you, collective. With this guilt here, maybe this is somebody that may have tried to, because of how they feel, and they see that however they was trying to, you know, make you feel a certain type of way, they could have definitely tried to cause other people to feel this same way. But I feel like in the midst of doing that, whoever it is that they've tried to make feel the same way as them, they don't when it comes to you. They don't. So now, you know, this is somebody who was looking for a pity party and nobody fucking showed up. That could be significant. Like maybe this is like a birthday or a celebration, or like you had some type of courage of reaching some type of goal or milestone, and you could have spoke some type of truth to someone as to how whatever it is that you may have noticed about them, and now they feel guilty because, like I said, they know exactly what they're doing. But a lot of you guys is balancing your life out. You know, you getting rid of the old and trying to welcome in the new, right? It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay? And that's the thing. When it comes to you bringing that peace and that harmony into your life, whatever somebody else does in order to do that exact same thing, you don't judge them, because you don't know what they've been through, why that makes them happy, why that seems to bring a sense of harmony, but evidently they do. And again, this is that person. It's not, you know, people crazy, man. I don't know what it's like. It's cool. I'm hearing it's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it, right? When these very same people see that other people are operating in ways in their life that makes them happy, they don't question them. They don't try and they don't fuck with them. But when it comes to you, these are people that feel like they have the privilege to do that or the access to do that. Okay, and the thing is, it's because these people, they lack the courage to take risk within their own lives, because shit, they probably would judge them at the bottom. They're scared of being judged by other people. So again, whose problem really is that? If you can't keep it 100 with yourself, how you gonna want other people to keep it 100 with you? Okay, so judgment says, understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Exactly. Because what does balance say? I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You got a lot of people judging you right now. Now, the song that I had got for this message, y'all, was because we're gonna see what's the vibe, what's going on. But the song, look at that glow up. And that's crazy because that goes with the song, right? It says new opportunities, new career, successful business. So y'all leveling up, okay? Now, the song that I had got as a download for this reading was that Young Ma song. It's OOOUUU. That's the name of the song, right? Now, the part that I kept hearing was, they say I got the juice, I got the sauce. These haters on my body, shake them off. Like, oh, collective. You the juice and the squeeze, okay? You the juice and the squeeze. And so, even with her name being Young Ma, you know, Ma is like short for like, which somebody may call their mom that, or something like that. You could be the youngest, okay? So, I mean, shit, this could be your own mama. But you got some people, you know, look at that. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Listen, happiness, joy, healing. These people don't understand that whatever it is that you're doing, it heals you. And that's why you have to go with life with going what works for you. You know what I'm saying? What makes you happy? What, instead of trying to deter and make other people feel the ways that someone here feels internally, it's like that's the exact reason as to why you are miserable. Okay? Because it's like you're not doing anything to change, in their own life to bring that happiness and joy. So somebody is like, and I feel like somebody could have been biting their tongue for the longest, okay? But with courage, somebody finally mustered it up, okay? And told somebody how they feel. It's like, maybe somebody here was like giving somebody an inch and they just constantly kept taking them out. It's like, all right. But when they get to the point to where I'm tired of taking your bullshit, don't get upset. Because I done let you poke me long enough. Okay? Somebody's with balance here, somebody is about to even the playing field when it comes to certain type of people. It's like giving that same energy. As much as you probably did not want to give that same energy to someone here, it's kind of like you have given me no other reason but to. Okay, now I feel like whoever this person is, they got the audacity and the nerve to feel attacked. Okay, because when I look at judgment, that's what made me think of that. It's like, as much as this person is judging you, when you actually state facts about this person, it's like they turn into the victim. It's like, oh, okay, all of a sudden now you the victim because I'm speaking my truth. But you can, it's all free game for you to speak your truth when it, or whatever your truth is, when it comes to me. Somebody don't like when the shit is on 2-player. They only like when it's on 1-player. Hey, Kelly. Okay, so let's see, what's the vibe? What's going on? So shattered. Okay, it says broken, nightmare, failures. And that's the thing, I'm telling you, when it comes, somebody feels like their dreams, it's like somebody is looking at you portray your dreams and your goals, and they feel like theirs have been shattered. Okay, they feel broken about it. It's like something about how someone views you, it makes them feel like they're a failure. Oh, thank you, Kelly. She said, we need more people like you in the world. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. Hey, Sade. All right, so soulmate. It says twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Okay. Now, in the love department, okay, there is somebody here that's trying to build up some type of courage to come towards you. Okay. I don't know, maybe like energetically this person can feel like you're poking the bear with them. Like, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing. But maybe this person, I feel like this person could be a bit broken inside. With failure, they feel like maybe other relationships fell apart to the point to where it will hurt more to try and pick up the pieces and fix it. Rather than just, letting it go. But they feel like you, on the other hand, are their soulmates, okay? I do feel like this person may want to come in and bring you some type of honesty, but they feel guilty for like maybe how they allow things to pan out between you and them, but they do want to balance the scales, okay? With whatever this honesty is, they may feel as though you may judge them. What is that about? Or give me more on what this energy is. Okay. Yeah, this person was used to just thrills, things that felt good on a temporary basis. Okay, it says continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. Okay, I feel like this person could have dealt with, like, dealing with people where, I don't know, maybe somebody can like take pills, or it's something that it's like uppers or downers, one of those. Okay, Somebody just feels like they keep coming across like the wrong people. A lot of broken people. Okay, and they're realizing by dealing with these people, it was nothing but bad decisions. Like somebody does not know how to like pick them. Okay, maybe they only attach to certain people based. It's like trauma bonding. I'm getting, you know, where they resonate with someone on that on a level of pain. It's given, like, you know, some people find comfort in pain, and I feel like somebody is tired of living that way. Okay, they could have dated people who battle with addictions, or, you know, just really did not know how to show up in a normal state. You know, this is somebody that probably had to always show up faded or in some type of mental illusion or something like that. Okay, this is somebody who they could have dealt with someone who is not comfortable with like sitting with themselves, like really doing the inner work and evaluating like who they are as a person. Like it's avoiding the things that need to be worked on. All right, so time and consequences, and that's the thing though, because, you know, especially with consequences, it said bad choices, games, mixed signals. When you deal with people at the level in which you may have healed or haven't healed, that has an effect on you. Okay, if you are someone who like does the inner work, you heal, and you learn how to make better choices, you attract better people, right? But when you refuse to do the healing work, you attract kind of the state or a state of mind or the energy that you are currently in. You know, maybe this person was used to playing games with people, wasn't really taking people serious, again, only there for a thrill. And with them putting that energy out, they got it right back. You know, this is somebody who is finally looking for someone that they can resonate with on a soul level. But it's kind of, as much as this person has been involved with the other type of people, I feel like it's the consequence is it being hard to decipher who from who. Okay, it's given, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? All right, this person could have been used to dealing with people that just all look the same, or carry a certain type of aesthetic. Because y'all remember in that music video, it was all them people dressed up as Slim Shady, and it was just like, damn, will the real one please stand up? This is how this person wishes that it was that easy, you know. But it's like, it ain't always that easy finding somebody that you resonate on a soul level, because not only do you have to do the inner work within yourself, but you also have to be open to being vulnerable in order to tap in and get to know someone on a deeper level, not just on a temporary fix, right? Now, time is here. It says delay, procrastination, too busy. That's crazy. I was thinking about that last night, and I was what was that expression with delay? I think it was like, delays are not a denial, something like that. But somebody may feel like they run out of time, collective, when it comes, maybe this is somebody who's getting older in age. A situation with someone could have failed. They could have separated from that situation, and somebody is like, man, like, I just want somebody that can bring romance into my life, not like this nightlife type of energy, dealing with somebody who can't hold their liquor, who don't know how to act in public, who, you know, like being a grown adult and having to take care of a grown adult, you know. So somebody, by continuing to like enable someone, somebody feels like they've wasted a lot of time when it comes to them wanting to find someone that they can do the rest of their life with. All right, yeah, because look at intimacy. Somebody who is like wanting to be in a soft girl or soft guy era. Okay. It says mutual respect, unity, closeness. All right, I'm hearing UNITY. That's my eulogy. Okay. So is somebody here, okay, that may feel as though like they don't get the same respect as you do. So this is probably why somebody um does these things to antagonize you. Like you get a lot of people that want to be close to you, that, and it's not even like you get a lot of attention, I feel like, too, with intimacy. It's not like you gotta, fuck on a person for them to want to be close to you, or it's just a lot of people respect you on a certain level. And even with time, this can be people that you don't even know, that you haven't even known for a long time. It's just like people just come into your life and they just know that you're not the one, the two, or the three. Okay. Because like you have a certain type of bluntness about you. You could be a Sagittarius. Okay. They always say we blunt. We are. We are, but to know a Sag is to love a Sag, because it always comes from a loving space. You know what I'm saying? It always comes from a loving space, and we tend to always say the things that people be thinking. But it's like, well, shit, why keep it in your head if you could just say how it is that you feel respectfully, okay? But that's, being that you probably are this type of person, they may feel as though, again, you may, however your personality is or whatever, like you may judge them. But I feel like you and this, you balance this person out, or y'all balance each other out. It's like you have, it's like mutual respect. You have a way of getting your point across without it being disrespectful, without it being like you are belittling someone. Okay? I'm hearing what I need from you is understanding. You're a very understanding person. Whereas like the other type of people that this person may have dealt with the thrills and addictions and stuff like that, their mind is so clouded to where like they don't even have the space to understand where somebody may be coming from. GTS said, can I see them? You can see these nuts. Prime example. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. It was just right there. I had to, because damn. The hell. The reason why this person is also again, this is giving that energy of like when you were younger, right? And you know how there used to be like a boy that liked you or whatever, and they used to always talk about you or pick at you and stuff like that, and people would be like, oh, that's only because they like you or whatever. And it's like, well, look at what you're doing to me. If you like me, then why are you going about it that way? Okay, that can be a learned behavior that somebody has picked up probably since childhood. Kind of like I feel like it has turned into like a self-sabotaging thing. Okay? Because just as this person goes about the people that they care about or that they're interested in that way, they attract people that do the same shit to them. So it's like, who's going to be the bigger person to break out of that type of behavior, that type of energy? All right? I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like you gave this person more than enough time to try and get it right, or there has been some time apart from this person, but the consequence they feel is that like they played so many games, they gave you so many mixed signals to where like I feel like there's an imbalance here. You could have noticed that there was an imbalance within this person, and that's what causes that's what caused the separation. Like when it came to someone like you with courage, you're very sure of yourself. You know, you're very confident. You have this sense of an inner strength that you just face fear at face value. All right. So you could have told this person like, hey, I like, it's making me think of the Boondocks, and he was like, I like you and I want you. Like, you could have told this person without the games, without the mixed signals. It's like, yo, I think you're a cool person. I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see where this goes. Like, you was honest. But I don't know if this person did not think that you were telling the truth. And I feel like, I don't know why I keep hearing that song. I'm trying to bypass it and I keep hearing it. It's I think it's Dreamville, or I know it got like J. Cole in it. It's called Sacrifices with Smino. But I keep hearing I take sacrifices. But J. Cole's, I don't know all the lyrics, but he was like, you can't be everything to everybody. I'd rather be your best friend, lover, something like that. Fight for you to the end. I want to damn near kill you to be the one to heal you up. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that energy. Like they want, it's like they. That's so funny. As I want to say this, I just posted this on my story on Instagram. It's like they really want to be the problem and the solution to you. Or maybe this is how this person feels towards you. But they like, where things went wrong is the fact that like they could not, they couldn't like believe it. There's some people out here, I'm telling you, that they have been treated so wrong, been battered and bruised by people, or they've only experienced a certain type of person to where when they do get a different energy, it's kind of like, that's odd. Like, you know, this person was, they wanted to argue with you. I feel like this person's been in your energy lately, because this is someone who, if you argue with them, that shows them that you care, that you like them too, or it's like that. But you have respect for people, not only this person, but people as well. So it's like, especially the people that you let close to you. So it's like, why would you want to argue with somebody that you care about or somebody that you like? But this is someone who has, over time, has found comfort in pain. All right, so with lust here, they definitely missed that punani. Okay? It's making me think of on Poetic Justice when she was like, you want to smell my punani? And this person like, yeah. Okay. It says greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Okay, so maybe this is somebody who was just looking for a nut. Okay, there was a squirrel out here just trying to get a nut, collective. And when it came to this person realizing how much time is passing by and they're not really solidifying anything long term with someone, I feel like that's where it's set in at. When this person started to think about you, like, yeah, they may have had lustful moments with other people as well, aside from you, but it's something about your soul that it's just different. Like they're used to like having sexual relations with people and it being that energy of like, all right, so what you finna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't got time to cuddle, I ain't got time to chill, I ain't got time for all of that lovey-dovey shit. Like, what you finna do? You finna go? I'm finna go too. Like, you know, very inconsiderate. Like, some people look at sex different. You know, everybody looks at sex differently. based off of whatever their experiences is. Okay? Maybe when you guys think of like opening, I feel like a lot of you guys think of when you open yourself up to someone, that's a certain type of closeness that you may not open up to everyone. You know, but they may be looking at it as if it's just like a lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your money in. You don't know if you're going to win or not. You scratch it. All right, cool. I didn't win. Whatever. Let me throw it out. Try next time. Somebody can have a gambling addiction. Okay. I feel like this, whoever this is, they're used to dealing with people who like kick them down, when they're already down. What is this consequences? They know that they're going to have to make a certain a sacrifice, okay? Because I keep hearing that song. I make sacrifices. Bloody sacrifices. I know. I suppose. Maybe that's how life goes. Okay? So nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. It's like this person, with all these games that this person was playing, they really missed out on somebody that could have really helped them heal those parts of them that they keep putting on to the next person and the next person. What is that episode? I'm seeing it. I think it was like a SpongeBob episode. But he kept repeating something. I can't get it. I think he was like, and the next one, and the next one. It was something. I can't get it. If it resonates, I don't know. Hey, Roll. blessings. Their consequences really, like, I feel like this person didn't allow you to get too close to them again, because there's parts of them that like are broken that they just don't let other people see, and that's that deeper part of them. That's why I feel like this person's so used to just like surface level things, but you see this person differently. Okay, you know how they say eyes are the windows to the soul? Like, you can literally look at this person and you can like tell that they done been through some things, like, or maybe like the way in which they look at you. I'm hearing, I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. It's alright. It's alright, yeah. Whereas these other people, like I said, they will look at this person and just be in, they're the people that this person is used to dealing with only looked at things for, again, short term. It wasn't no love making, looking into each other's eyes and all that. It was like, no, I'm here for a nut too. So let's not do all of that. All right. But you got this type of energy when it comes to this person, or you had this type of energy to where like you could tell they had a long day. You could tell that they was exhausted. You could tell something was on their mind that was bothering them just by looking at them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that really see you. You know, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, this person could be having a bad day, and then you could just randomly just go up to them and just give them a hug. Just start loving on them. You know what I'm saying? Or randomly just give them some words of wisdom. Or, you know, you hungry? You want to go somewhere? You want to you want to just go, you know, catch a vibe and just go chill. Like, you have a certain way with people in itself that make them feel very loved. Friendships, all of that. It's like, yeah, look at you. You grabbing this person's hand like, come on, just come on. Don't ask me where we going, just come on. I know you're gonna like it. I know it's gonna make you feel better. Just come on. Okay, it says follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. Okay. You definitely encourage this person. You make them feel like, in this lifetime the possibilities are endless. You help them get the courage and the strength, the inner strength to have this certain type of confidence about themselves in order to follow their dreams, go after their admirations, and make something of their life other than endless connections that, where you gonna just waste your time dealing with people that are that procrastinate about their goals and their dreams. This person was very aware of the energy that you made them feel. But again, because they were so used to these mind games, maybe this person did not think that it's like this person thought you was going to stick around, or that you was just going to allow them to just keep treating you this certain type of way until you really had the courage to let them know, like, yo, this ain't that. I see, like, as much as you see this person, you can have told them, like, yo, I see that you playing these games with me. Like, I'm not stupid. Just because I'm loving and nurturing and, you know what I'm saying, I have a certain type of respect for you, I'm seeing that you don't have the same for me. And they know that. But I feel like this person just did not know or did not think that you would, like, really call it out. It's some people that allow a motherfucker to treat them that type of way, and because they probably come from a background of never speaking up for themselves, or just feeling as though that's just how somebody's supposed to treat them. There's a lot of aspects that can go into that. But you have been working on yourself. Okay, you're no longer it's giving closed mouths don't get fed. If you want to find somebody that's going to feed your spirit, that's going to encourage you and things like that, you have to voice how you feel like you want to be treated to people that seem to be trying to treat you otherwise. All right. So we got running here. Yep. This is like a runner chaser dynamic. When you spoke this type of truth to this person, I feel like they had every excuse in the world. I'm telling you, you have been approaching people or letting it be known at a face value. You're holding that mirror up to a motherfucking being like, look at you. This is what you're doing. This is how you're treating me. Would you like to be treated this way? No. Okay, so why the fuck are you treating me that way? And again, they stuck around with the people who did not have that energy towards them. But with you, it's like, oh yeah, I got to get the fuck up out of here. This person sees me too much. Like they're gonna tell me about myself, and that's gonna further make me feel a certain type of way. But it's a difference from dealing with people who intentionally shatters your hopes and dreams to beat you when you down, other than somebody telling you certain things in order to try and help you get out of that space. Prime example, this person treating you this way, right? Mixed signals and all of that. The people that they're used to dealing with will be like, you know what, I'm not, you made me feel this way, so let me tell you about yourself. Child, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Bitch, you broke. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Get your bread up. Yeah, we used to fuck, but I got fed up. We eat. It's like when these people, it's that part in the song when he was like, bitch, you put snake, you borrowed clothes, you lost a little ass that you had playing with your nose. Like, This is how these type of energies come at this person when they make them feel a certain type of way. Like, oh, you broke. That's why you do this and this, you know? But with you, it's like, yo, what is that about? Like, it's like you clearly make this person see, I hit you up. I see how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always been somebody to speak life into you, or all of that. All I want is your time. All I want is to spend time with you. You know what I'm saying? Bask in your essence a little bit, get to know you, all of that. And then, like, you show this you either show or you tell this person how their actions totally contradict the way in which you treat them. That's why the guilt is here, because they know that you're a good person. They know that you respect them enough to not come at them in the way in which these other people did or do. Okay, you're not the type with sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. Like, you're not the type that's going to smut this person's name the minute y'all separate, or, you know, put some type of dirt, or makes other people look at them in a certain type of light. It's like, no. You leave gracefully. You don't gotta go. You don't have to go and, like I was saying earlier, try and make other people look at this person a certain type of way, all because of your own personal experience with them. Everybody want real until real steps up at your doorstep. Everybody want the truth until you tell them. I'm hearing you can't handle the truth. Oh my God. I'm hearing you got me tripping. Oh, because I'm about to tap into running. Clumsy cause I'm falling in love, so in love with you. This person, what's that song? Thank you. I'm hearing, and I was listening to this last night too, that Jaheim song with Keisha Cole, I've Changed, when she was like, I'm not wilding out like I used to. I don't do the things I used to no more. I've changed for you. Back then I thought I'll never, what she say, love again, breaking many hearts, something. It's like, yeah, this person was a heartbreaker. But with you, because of the energy that you have, they are willing to change. Because it's like you really opened up their eyes to the possibilities of how their life can be if they apply themselves, if they do change. Like, the truth hurt, but it was to try and make this person be a better person. It's not like you were judging them. Because adversity. What does it say? I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Like, and sometimes it is a challenge for you to break away from certain mindsets, certain habits, certain routines that you are so accustomed to and you've been living your whole life. But at some point, a motherfucker gotta come in your life and let you in and show you, like, okay, do you see how this what has this gotten you up until this point? What is this doing for you on a soul level? How is this causing you to go to, like, by dealing with certain people, places, and things, how is it being conducive to your journey? If you're looking for temporary thrills, you will constantly find yourself coming across temporary ass people. I'm hearing with this time, I'm hearing time is of the essence. I feel like this person could have been maybe from family. Somebody has been telling someone something time and time again. I'm hearing time on my hand. Since you've been away, honey, I'm going down. For my masculine energies, y'all could be dealing with a codependent woman. Okay, this could be somebody that just likes the limelight, or likes to just be out and have fun, but there's consequences to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess if somebody sees it like their mind is more so set on keep attaching themselves to certain type of addictions, or somebody keeps having continuous cycles of making bad decisions for their life, it's like the consequences of that is you losing someone. All right, so antisocial and family. This person, whoever this person is, they're making necessary changes. I feel like somebody is tired of running from love. Okay, I'm hearing that song, Runaway Love. I ain't heard that in a minute. Runaway Love. Now, little Keisha's only 9 years old. She's trying to figure out why the world's so cold. While she's all alone and nobody seems to like her. Alcoholic stepdad always want to strike her. Somebody could have grew up in a household where they, as a trigger warning. Okay, somebody could have grew up in a household that could have been domestic, or grew up in a family where addiction was very heavy. So when it comes to someone dealing with their problems or learning how to cope, is not with the best things. All right, so it's like somebody doesn't even want to be around certain energies anymore with antisocial. It's like somebody is probably trying to, I feel like somebody's trying to tap in within themselves. They're trying to balance things out. Because if you're battling all of that internally and then your external starts to show that, that's like a recipe for disaster. So maybe somebody's trying to balance out, like, again, working on, like, in hermit mode, trying to work on the inner parts within them to see if it will attract things externally. Okay, so it says, in your feelings, silent treatment left out. With as much time or energy that you guys have spent together prior to you probably separating yourself from them, it's like it's like this person came in, like, this person had a dark cloud over their head, and then you came in and brought the light. You know what I'm saying? You made them feel good on a sensual level. Y'all souls resonate, or they're very familiar with each other. It's kind of like your soul or your energy is like the innocence of how someone was prior to experiencing the things that they did, or you favor a certain type of energy from someone that they know that was very nurturing and caring towards them in a way. And I say that because it could be a family member, because intimacy, it doesn't have to always be on a sexual tip. It can just be a sense of closeness, or somebody that cared about them enough to not hurt them. You give them energy of that. So being that you kind of took your light away, it makes someone just not even want to, like, be around people that don't make them feel, it's like looking for that high, right? As I speak on addictions, they could have definitely dealt with people that, they stayed in, like, I don't know, being high was someone's like natural state. It wasn't like a social, as I see antisocial. It's not like, oh, I'm finna go out, have some drinks, I might smoke a little weed, whatever the case may be, and then, yeah. But it's like that was somebody's everyday. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this person, they could be going through some type of spiritual awakening, because Two-Face, I feel like this is why they're whether it be the lovers that they're dealing with or the friends that's attached to them, they're realizing that like it's just people that they have been associated around that just does not have their best interests. You know, these are not the people that's going to be like, hey, it's not a role model here. If you're used to living that type of lifestyle, chances are of one of those people in those groups saying, hey, like, we should switch something up, we should do something different, like, instead of drinking, smoking today, or whatever the case may be, like, let's go outside, let's get some fresh air, like, let's write down some goals for like this month, or you know what I'm saying, like, this person did not have someone in their energy like that. Also too, for you, I feel like you can also be in this antisocial energy too. It's like everybody likes the fact that you're an honest person until you're honest with them. Then that's when you start to see the two-facedness within them. It's like, oh, how dare a collective have the audacity to tell me about myself. Okay, double life, cheater, backstabber. Whoever this person is, they could also realize that like these people that they had these like cheap thrills with and stuff like that, they had other shit going on too. There was no sense of loyalty, or you can't really find longevity in those type of situations, because like look at the foundation that shit be built on. Two broken people trying to build. Again, it's a recipe for disaster. One or two of the people have to, it's like something has to balance out. I feel like collective, you are like that. You are like God's secret weapon. Okay, you have grown. You have learned how to speak up for yourself. What is right, and what's wrong is wrong. So, being that you have reached that level of consciousness, when it comes, it's like you are constantly on assignment when it comes to the people that you encounter once you reach that type of frequency. Because it's like, all right, cool, I see that collective is strong enough, they're using their throat chakra, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, we are not about to get nasty. Somebody misses that too. Somebody like, can you use your throat chakra on me? It's giving Regina Hall, get out my face, get out my face. But listen, you be on assignment, collective. God be like, all right, I know the perfect person to get this person right. Bring collective in. And then it's like whatever type of, I feel like you shatter someone's ego too. Like your energy, whatever it is that you're doing, it kind of shows, not intentionally, but energetically, it shows that it's like you kind of show this person that their head wasn't in the right space. Whatever they were accustomed to or used to ain't really good for you. If this is like a masculine energy, it's like, because it instantly made me think of Lean on Me. And y'all know when Mr. Clark was on top of the roof, where oh boy, he was like, you smoke crack, don't you? He was like, no, Mr. Clark, no, Mr. Clark. Go ahead, jump. It's your brain cells. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you might as well just get the shit over with. If this is the type of people that you want to deal with or whatever, you might as well rest assured that if you keep operating this way, that's how the rest of your life will go. So it's like, get comfortable. But if not, there is a different way to go towards it. It's only so much you can run away from the things that are disabling you. And this person has been running. They've been running for a long time. And I feel like, based off of how you make this person feel, it's kind of like, I feel like you put a boundary up. And it kind of makes them feel rejected in a way. Because what I was thinking of, I'm thinking of, y'all remember that one interview? It'd be so funny when the news people be like, the news reporters be picking the most random people on the street, but it's given like, if I can't go to Bella Noches, then where the hell can I go? Okay? It's upsetting him and his homeboys because they like, damn. That's your spirit team. Your spirit team is like, listen, it's upsetting me and my homegirls because it's like, damn, if you was beefing at that wedding, you know what I'm saying? If you experience all that with these other people and you see that they didn't get you nowhere, and then you meet somebody where you can just literally sit with them and feel a sense of security and calmness and peace, why would you bring that to the club? Why would you bring that to the club? Oh, we got to bring some light to the situation, right? But they do feel guilty because they brought that to your club. And the thing is, your energy, it wasn't even a club. It was like a goddamn Zen session with how your energy is. This is like coming in, playing loud ass music at the library. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Like, you know that this is not the place where you do that at, but you want to get a reaction. And again, the consequences of that is attracting the very same people that keep you stuck and stagnant and feeling that way. Because that's exactly what somebody is putting out. But with here, this can be somebody that don't have kids, or, you know, they could have kids with someone. Take it how it resonates. But I strongly feel like this is someone who does not have kids. And I feel like they feel as though they are running out of time. They're running out of time because operating in this way is like, what are the chances of you finding someone who is actually going to want to be with you, or first off, when it comes to you, what are the chances of finding someone that is going to want to help you while you heal out here, especially in this day and age? Come on now. It's a lot of motherfuckers that be like, come healed. Not all of us are healed when we show up in people's lives. Not everybody is willing to deal with other people's bullshit. They want you to come with this credit score, this looking this way, this and that. They got the whole build a nigga, build a bitch type of energy. Okay? We are all fucked up in some type of way that may not be agreeable to the other person. But that's why you got to find what works for you. What are your bottom lines? What is your standards? What are your non-negotiables when it comes to you tying yourself to someone? Okay? Hold on, because I do not want the phone to get hot. So let me put a little, okay. Somebody, I'm looking at this lust card. Somebody can have a little fupa, and it made me think. I was watching something. He was like, "Good pum pum need good, good shelter." Okay, somebody could be from the islands, or somebody could be foreign. Okay. You really got this person reevaluating not only how they treated you, but the time that they have left on this earth and how they want to spend it. And you were the only person out of all these cheap thrills that they was dealing with that brought them a sense of closeness that did not feel transactional. Closeness to where, like, this person feels like they can really talk to you, and you be able, like, it's one thing to have someone understand what you're saying, but it's like, do you comprehend? Do you really understand? Or do you just hear me? Okay, yeah, they want to apologize. All right, arrogant, rash actions, insecure. And I feel like that insecurity came from, like, maybe this person, again, because they were broken inside, they was used to dealing with other broken people. So these other broken people really didn't have the time, the energy, or the space, or the eyes to see that they were broken too. So they could have masked how they felt very well, but on an energetic, on a soul level, they were in the same space as the people that they dealt with. But when they came across you, and you come with this energy of like, oh, you can do this, you can follow your dreams, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to spend time with you. I don't want you to, you ain't got to sit here and buy me this and buy me that to be in my energy. It's like, you like this person's energy, so you just wanted to be around it. You know what I'm saying? It's giving lover and best friends. Because with soulmate energy, it's like, yeah, we can do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, y'all have the type of friend dynamic as well. It wasn't just sex with this person. So on the friend level, I feel like that's where you had the courage to tell this person how you honestly felt. Because, you know, like, maybe this person felt as though with Two-Face, like, they could have felt like you act this way with them, but was really, again, it's projection. As much as they mask them having it all together and find themselves being attracted or you know, to broken souls, that's really who you are. That's really how you are. Look at that feminine energy. Yeah, gentle, nurturing, mothering. There is no gimmick with you. There is no gimmick. That's just your natural energy. I feel like all you really wanted from this person is their time. Like, time to get to know them. Time to, you know, or they didn't have much time for you because it says too busy. Like, oh, I gotta go. But what they was really running from was how intense you made them feel. And with that level of intensity, I feel like it scared them. Because it's like they know it was genuine. That's exactly why they want to apologize, because they know they made irrational decisions when it came to you. The actions wasn't matching with the words. Or the words wasn't matching with the actions. Because, like I said, this is somebody who portrays themselves as if like they got it together and all of that. But on an emotional aspect, they are very fragile. And you see that. You see, it could be something simple as you just being like, I remember this guy I was talking to. And I just wanted to spend time with him or just see him or whatever. And he was just like, what do you own? I'm like, what? Is this what this has come to in this day and age? Like, you think it's a setup? You think I'm on something? Like, damn, I just wanted to see you. I just want to see how you doing. I mean, we in the same goddamn city, the same state. You drivable away from me. Like, if you feeling me, I'm feeling you. In time, and you asking me what I'm on, it's like somebody lying here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you think that I'm on to something because I simply want to see you? But you can tell, like, things like that, like somebody is just not used to dealing with someone who literally just wants to pop up and see your face. You know, like, what's up with this apology? You drew the line in the sand when it came to him. You drew the line in the sand. It says disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. Like I said, you have been standing up for yourself. It took you a lot of inner strength to stand on these boundaries, because I feel like you really like this person. You really like being around them, but there is some insecurities within them to where, like, you've grown so far past this to where it's like you just really don't have the time and the space to prove to people that you are a loving, genuine person. It's like, if you didn't catch the memo when we first met and you chose to disrespect me, or you chose to keep playing these mind games with me and things like that, then it's your loss. I can't help the fact that you experience bullshit ass people and you feel like everybody that comes into your life is bullshit. I can't change that. Only, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like only this person can change that. Everybody in the world is not fucked up. So yeah, it's like, you know, you kind of felt like as nurturing and caring as you were to them, you know, not having time for you, or it was like, you know what, it's only enough excuses. Like, I get the picture. You ain't got to finish drawing it. I see it. You know, you could have felt like, yeah, they was a narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, fragile. You could have felt like this person only looked at you or only wanted you on a lustful aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, motherfucker, you got all the time to come and fuck me, but when it comes to just having a sense of intimacy, chilling up, you don't got no time for that. I'm telling you, they're very fragile. They're very fragile. As much as they hold this, like, holier than thou type of energy, oh, baby, emotionally. And that's the thing, because you have respect for this person, so you wouldn't dare be like, you a fucked up person. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be like that. Oh yeah, they stress. You not the type of person, again, that's gonna beat them down on the things that you already know on an energetic level. It's like you just see people differently, so you wouldn't dare, you know. The way you handle people is by you putting boundaries set into place into your life. If they care enough to know why you did that and why you established the boundary, then y'all could probably get somewhere. But it's like, respectfully, you can stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. Because there's certain things that you're doing, in certain ways in which you acted, and it's certain ways in which you're making me feel that I wouldn't dare make you feel. So for my own peace and my own sanity, please stay over there. Respectfully. Because with lust here, punani, it's everywhere. You can get it everywhere. You can call, you can pay for it. You can subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? It is not looked at as something as sacred or special like that to, you know, a mass majority. But to you, it means something. So divine masculine, it says authority, discipline, father figure, intention, stressed out, migraines, worry. Like, this person, they're worried at the fact that if you're going to accept their apology. And that's the thing, for this person to have this masculine energy is like divine masculine energy, right? Like I said, you are on assignment when it comes to people. God assigns you specifically to go into people's lives to help them see him through your eyes. You are the representation of Big G. Okay? And you only get that job when you have proven that you have done the inner work to be a good person, treat people right. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give you certain gifts of discernment because he sees that you can handle it. So, of course, Big G knew that you was not going to further shatter. Somebody needs to do some shadow work for sure. But, like, you wasn't going to... I'm hearing if it's not broke, don't fix it. But you see that this person was broke and you have the energy to want to fix it. That's your first reaction. It's to help, to fix, to nurture, to try and mend people's heart. Like, you're a healer. And for Big G to recognize that this is one of their divine ones, they know this person's heart space. Like with antisocial, with whatever it is that they're coming to terms with, they're realizing that they need to separate themselves from people, places, and things because they're seeing, it's like he's seeing how this person is considering family, is considering the time that they have left on this earth and the consequences that had led them into feeling the way that they feel now. This is somebody that is like really evaluating their life and how you were someone and the fact that this person sees you for being someone that never treated them that way. This was divinely orchestrated for them to see this. For them to see you, like I said, through Big G's eyes. Wow. Because I feel like this person was so used to going with the crowd, okay, with puzzled being in the reverse. In the upright, you see how, everybody's going this way and, you go that way. I feel like that's the energy that you're in. And it's like, just as much as you were not built to fit in, neither was this person. That's why they're realizing that they around people that was two-faced, all these bad decisions, how not tackling things and constantly running away from them only draws them farther away from whatever it is that they really want. So as much as this person was trying to make you feel a certain type of way, yeah, because they're used to that shit. Like, you get this energy of, like, imagine being banned from all hospitals in the world. Imagine being banned from every fucking hospital. If you break your toe, if you, you get shot, I don't know, like, stomach ache, you don't have nobody to go to help make you feel better. This is how this feels. So toxic, it says drama, arguments, incompatible, okay? Yeah, somebody's realizing that, like, whoever they're dealing with or whoever they used to been dealing with, they don't, it's a totally different effect from how you make this person feel. And now they're starting to distinguish and see, like, oh, collective didn't treat me like, give me this feeling. This is what toxic is. They're so used to, it's like you wouldn't know. What can I say for that? Like, dang, help me, Big G. Drinking, right? If somebody is so accustomed to drinking Monday through Sunday, they have become comfortable in feeling that way, right? But it's like when you go a week without drinking, you really are left to sit with yourself, your thoughts, who you are as a person, the withdrawals, how that makes you feel, like. And sometimes that can be like, to be in a natural state, it can be uncomfortable. So maybe this person, you could have felt a sense of like uncomfortableness with them, because again, they're not used to being in your energy, or energy like yours. They're used to, like I said, you want to argue. I can't argue with you. Like, being close to someone, we don't have to argue on everything. This could be somebody that could have tried to pick an argument over the smallest things or whatever. Like, and it's like, that's not called for. We don't even have to do that. We can really have a conversation on what we may be at odds about, and keep this shit pushing. But again, like, somebody, they're so used to drama to where it feels, they're not used to coming across people who really don't give a fuck about it, and who would just rather not. They would really, like, nobody has to deal with disrespect. I don't care if it's family, one of your close friends, a lover. Like, you, at this grown age, you do not have to deal with that shit. You could have told this person, like, I just feel like you're used to toxicity. That, and with somebody, like, telling someone like that, it really will make you evaluate your own self. Like, is that how you perceive me? Is that how you see me? Everybody has their own perception of you. And if you see that the same perception that other people have been telling you, when it comes to your family members, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to your lovers, at some point you're going to have to tap into that and do that work. Everybody's not just pulling this shit out of the crevice of their asshole. It must bear some type of truth to it. Okay? Because I feel like, again, it goes to when, like, somebody feels attacked when someone tells them that that's the energy that they're in. Toxicity. It says bitter, angry, petty. And that's where that poking the bear energy comes in at. Okay, this can definitely be going on in the here and now. And today it says good vibes now in the moment. This is like, I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Like, you just want nothing but good vibes, and you got somebody here that's salty at the fact that you are able to speak your piece and still go on about your day and not allow their energy to disrupt you. Like, how you want me mad with you? I'm sorry. So that's where the poking the bear comes in at, the pettiness. Doing shit to try and make you angry, all because that's how they feel. But you're protected, okay? You're protected. I feel like that can be outside of the love department. These people that like constantly want to be petty towards you. It could be family or friends, okay? But in the love department, you're really showing somebody that time is of the essence, and just, like, you not what they used to. You're actually good for them, and you do so without judgment. Like, you know, everybody has a past. Everybody been through some things that has caused them to you know, like, you can be somebody who is very successful and they feel like a failure, like, coming to your energy, because you could be way more advanced emotionally, spiritually, financially, or whatever, and as a masculine energy, that can make them feel a certain type of way. And so with judgment, like, maybe this is something that somebody does not know how to express, but it's not like you make them feel like, oh, I make more than you, or I'm a lot more smarter than you, or you don't make them feel that way. But how caring and nurturing that you are, despite you probably knowing the broken parts of them, makes them feel like they're not doing enough for you, even though you do so much for them. Wow. This person does not apologize to many people, I'm gonna say that. But the guilt, they know that, like, with how much you have loved and cared on them and spoke life into them, you deserve an apology for how they made you feel, because they know that it's the broken parts in them that led them to treat you that way unknowingly, because again, they were so used to people putting up with their bullshit, and no one ever has expressed to them in a way in which you did. That's exactly why Big G brought you in. That's exactly why he brought you in, to show this person that, again, there are good people in this world, especially in this day and age. There is somebody for you that, you know, would make someone want to have a family again. I mean, like, want to have a family with. Because there's some people that, you know, again, they have experienced these certain type of people, and they have settled in the fact that these are the type of people that they're going to keep coming across. So having a family, building some type of foundation, all of that, out the window. And that's exactly what the energy will continue to show up as. Meeting people where they don't want kids, they don't care about, you know. You got to be careful what you speak out, because our words are spells as well. That's you putting that out into the universe. Just as we pray and speak to Big G about the things that we want, like, that's why it's so important to speak kindly to yourself and to other people. But, you know, unfortunately, some people, like, when you do speak your truth and things like that, you know, some people will look at that as an attack. No matter how, that's that unhealed part of people. It doesn't matter how soft you speak, how you speak to them without cursing, how, you know, they're always going to feel as though it's everybody else but them. If you can't be corrected, you are settling and being stagnant. It's like you give constructive criticism, and all they worried about is the constructive part. They feel like you trying to tear them down. Like, somebody can be in construction. What's the tea on isolation? Somebody feels salty at the fact that, like, you don't want to be around them, and that just shows them that their energy is not right for you to, like, somebody looks at you for validation a lot, okay? They feel rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. They brought this upon themselves. It's like somebody is really upset and mad at the fact that, like, you just don't want to be around them. They're upset at the fact that you don't want to be around them. And again, that just shows that however their energy is, They don't want to be around. They don't want to be around somebody that's always angry, mad, upset. Always. It's like, who wants to be around that shit other than people that trauma bond? Oh, you mad, you angry, and you salty that other people told you about yourself? Well, me too. And it's always them. Yeah, it's always them. Like, just a bandwagon of salts. Okay? Just lorries. They just spewing lorries all over the universe. Idolized salt. You know what I'm saying? They the little girl with the goddamn umbrella walking, just trailing just salt. Sodium. God damn. What's the tea with these salty ass people? Because these are definitely the people that's not going to apologize. They just going to be doing weird shit because they mad. Yeah, no facts. These people are like, Collective don't know what they talking about. They making up their own story. That'll help them sleep at night as to why you don't want to be around them, fuck with them, skate with them, nothing. And that's the thing. People be like, dang, why you so mad at Collective? What did Collective do to you? Nothing. They have no facts. Whereas you have all the facts. That's why you have the courage enough to keep it 100 with them, to tell them where they went wrong or where they had you fucked up at. But when it comes to, it's like they don't have the obligation of that with you, because you didn't do nothing fucked up with them. You were always nurturing, caring towards them, and they fumbled you. They did not appreciate you. This can be for past lovers. I don't feel like this is the person that you're helping, who you're assigned to. This soulmate energy. I feel like this is like friends, family, past lovers. Like, so they make up their own lies. Oh, Collective don't like me because I don't know. Shit. Exactly. They don't even fucking know. Okay, I bumped into Collective on accident. That's why they don't like me. Like, keep it 100. You know damn well that's not why Collective don't fucking like you. I coughed and didn't cover my mouth. That's why Collective didn't like me. Okay, but they still watching your ass. How you salty, bitter, and upset, but you still keeping a close eye on the same motherfucker that made you mad? Like, make it make sense. You're obsessed. If this is a cross watcher watching, you're obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Because you're not even supposed to be here. Nobody's supposed to be here. It's like this person, they will watch you and be having a stank face the whole time. Like, fix your face. Fix your face. It's weird. It's very self-inflicted. You hurting your own feelings being here hearing about your own self. Because for my Collective, it's going to resonate for them about the people that's in their life. If the shoe fits, wear that motherfucker and go run a mile. Because once Collective done gave you an inch, that's exactly what you took. So go ahead. Obsessed. Damn. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. I'm telling you, like, these people feel like they owned you. And that's the thing, because I'm hearing first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. Like, this is somebody that actually loved you at one point. They love, like I said, they loved how caring you were, how honest you was, and things like that, until you gave them a sense of honesty that they didn't like to hear about themselves. That's when it started to become unhealthy. And this could be why this whoever it is that you're assigned to, this lover, this is why this person might be antisocial, because they they can be dealing with some type of obsessive lover that's salty and feel some type of way, because again, they're used to codependent energies. So when you take away that fix for someone, they go batshit crazy trying to find it, trying to get that feeling again. But that feeling wasn't really leading to anywhere. So it's like, why be around to keep giving you that? Nobody is nobody's. We are all on borrowed time. And it is not a guarantee that the people that you've been friends with, lovers with, even family members with, is going to still be in your space up until this point. There's no guarantee. But that's how I know this person is a divine person, because just as much as you have people obsessed with your energy, your light, even if it disrupts them, is the same effect that they have on lovers too. And I feel like you came in to like save this person, honestly, because by dealing with the toxic, like, you don't know how that shit may end up. It's motherfuckers that are killing people, all because a motherfucker don't want to give them their phone number. That's why you really have to be aware of the energy that you, or in the people that you let into your life. Carefully vet people before you give them a title, before you get too close. This person could have experienced something like that with someone. This is probably why they it's like, I don't know, your sense of intimacy, like when you hug this person or something, it's like you don't know how much that itself mends this person in ways that they've never felt. This could be somebody who is not used to motherfuckers hugging on them. Not too affectionate, because they probably were affectionate at one point until that shit became toxic and obsessive. And you probably noticed that. Like I said, you see this person on the soul level. So it's like, okay, I see that you don't like, much affection. So what if we just chill in the same room together? Is that too much? But with your energy, hell yeah it is. Hell yeah it is. Because they gonna feel like you can hear their motherfucking heartbeat from across the room. I'm telling you, it's something about eye contact. When you look at this person, it's like, it's like you can see the brokenness in them. It's making me think of, y'all remember that story I was telling y'all when I had went to the spa and I was talking to the homeless guy? I'm telling y'all, it's giving that feeling, because that's what I keep getting brought to my eye. It's like when I looked at him, I wasn't looking at him in the sense of him being homeless and all of that. I was really engaged in the conversation that I was having with him, and I was just looking at him in the eyes, and I could not only feel the hurt, but I can see it too. What's this tension here? What is this person worried about? They don't want to bring it's a lot, okay? I feel like whoever this person is, they are it's a thing with validation. They're definitely into you, okay? You listen, you got good chemistry, good vibes, positive. And again, look how, like, you make this person want to be affectionate. Like, it's not too many people that this person, I'm gonna tell you, based off of what they went through, it's not too many people that this person likes to hug on them. But it's something about your energy that makes them feel safe, secure, loved, like, and that's what they could have ran from. Because shit, it's one thing for somebody to be saying or expressing or showing that that's how they are, but it's like, I don't know why I'm telling you. Big G will definitely show himself through you to this person. It's given, if only I can touch the hem of the motherfucking garment. That's the energy you give them. Heal just like that. But talking shit and threatening, okay? I feel like it's given a card in the romance deck that said your soulmate may differ from your original type. That's the card I'm seeing in that deck. So you may have a different aesthetic than the people that this person is used to dealing with, but also because they're used to toxicity, the same motherfuckers that's toxic may be talking shit about this person for making better decisions. Like, oh, you a simp, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the hidden quitted bros over hoes type of stuff? That's what I'm hearing. Because it's like y'all relationship will be very threatening to these other people because you are somebody that actually gives a fuck about this person. And it's like, I can't help it that y'all dealing with females or men that don't give a fuck about y'all, and I actually found somebody who do. So this is the type of people that would try and like make this person seem like, oh, you a simp, like, you know what I'm saying, they got you by your balls, like shit like that. And also too, whoever the obsessive lover that this person could have dealt with, like, you know, they feel intimidated by you, so yeah, they gonna talk shit because they salty. So they might try and nitpick. Oh, you don't gotta bust down like me. You don't drive this whip. You know, you dealing with a broke bitch. It's like, yeah, you got all that shit, but your soul is fucked up. You not even happy with that shit. That's why you got to put all that shit on in order to feel good about yourself. Or that's why you feel like you got to drive that car to feel better about yourself. That's why you feel like you got to live in this neighborhood, or you got to talk like this to make yourself feel better. You're pressed, you're mad, and you're depressed. And you feel away because the person they feel away because the person they're so obsessed with is healthily obsessed with you in a healthy way, because again, you make them feel good. You're the remedy here. It's like this person being banned from all those fucking hospitals, and then they choose to go the holistic route. You like the motherfucking Dr. Sebi. You know what I'm saying? You're not like all the other doctors and the pharmaceuticals, and you don't do things that way. I feel like a lot of you guys could be herbalists too. Like, you can work with herbs and stuff like that. Like, you just have a different approach to healing people that you're not just going to find like it's a franchise out here. You are literally a diamond in the rough, collective. And that's why you got so many motherfuckers threatened by you. Because you're very sure of you. You tell them the truth. And it'd be so, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with just speaking on Dr. Sebi, he has healed so many people. But it's some people that because they grew up going to, not to say that, you know, no disrespect to my nurses and my doctors and stuff like that, right? But, I mean, y'all know what the fuck going on in there. I done seen how things go on in there. But because the mass majority is so used to going there, they would not believe that they can be healed outside of those establishments or institutes, right? So with honesty, it's like, I know what my work has done for people. I know how my energy makes people feel. You don't got to believe me. You know what I'm saying? It's an experience over here. And I feel like this person has experienced your energy enough to know that they have to make some necessary changes within themselves and separate themselves from other people, especially people that are this obsessive lover, because like, again, not only are they threatened, but this is somebody they don't want to come into your life without cleaning up the energies of whoever else was attached to them. Because they don't like this person, because you just do it for them in a certain type of way. They want to protect you. They've made so many bad decisions before, and they have seen the consequences in which it has left them in. The last thing that they want is to have the consequence of you being hurt. They don't want that on their spirit, on their mind, they don't want that to weigh on them. They don't want to feel like, damn, I came into this beautiful, peaceful person's life, and my bullshit from my past is spilling into their life and it's causing havoc. They don't want that. And that's why I feel like that could have, that's how things could have went wrong as well. You know what I'm saying? Them trying to fill you out in the wrong way based off of how they were in the past. And it's all good and dandy at the fact that they're making these changes, but it's like the rapport of people that you have in your past, they don't get the route that this person is trying to go on, and why? Because they were so accustomed to codependent people. So this is what this person may want to come in and tell you. Like, you know what? Like I said, with that song, I'm not wilding out like I used to. They used to probably act just like these people in the past, but with your energy, it will not allow them to come in obsessive, possessive, and karmic and toxic, because you don't offer that. So that was already a thing with this person, because they knew that they could not move that way with you. This is probably why they ran. They came in to get what they wanted, and then whole time you was what this person really needed. They definitely broke a lot of hearts in the past. And their own consequence is them having to do the inner work to be a better person, so they won't cause that to you. Because Big G is going to be looking like, okay, hold on. How you going to try and hurt the one person that I had came in specifically for you to help you? It's like, don't bite the hand that feeds you now. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, because the chances of Big G trusting this person to handle another one of his divine children in this lifetime is very rare. So it's like, be careful with me. Okay? But their head is on the right shoulder. That's why they want to apologize. Okay? What's happening with this threatening energy? Okay, photo proof. Oh God. Somebody cause I mean, it's stalker energy. So like, I don't know. Maybe somebody figured out who you are. They seen a picture of you, and that's what they're threatened and bothered by, because like, I don't know, somebody could feel like you're a lot prettier, or I feel like both of these people could be very attractive, but again, it's something, it's not just you're not just a pretty face or a handsome face. So yeah, they salty. They like, oh, they got this person. Okay, they don't really got much to say about you, especially seeing no facts. Like, they don't really know you, so you know. Give me more on threatening. Yeah, dirty offer. I don't feel like dodge the bullet. See, that's the thrill with this threatening energy. It's like by dealing with these other, it wasn't good offers. I'm hearing, I bust the windows out your car. I'm broken heart. Like, this is the type of person that will leave here with something. Okay? If you don't want to accept their offer, oh, they're going to leave there with something. Somebody's name could be Jasmine. I'm also hearing another Jasmine Sullivan song when she was like, I'm in love with someone else. And he got the perfect body. Something like that. Yeah, somebody, they definitely in love with you. I don't know. What's this time? I don't know if they could have told somebody. It's like somebody, again, they're antisocial. The way they may not verbally express to someone because they know probably how this motherfucker will take it with this type of energy, but how they're showing someone is by like being too busy, not having time for them. What's time? Yep, romantic love affair. Sex fix, secret lover. I feel like that situation could have only been physical. Like I said, even if they were sexual with you, you check off way more boxes than just that. So maybe this is what somebody is trying to keep under wraps because it's like secret lover, but secret lover, that's what we are. I don't know. Like, take this how it resonates, y'all. Because, like, this person could have been attached to someone and it was just very unhealthy. And that's why I say, like, you kind of came in to save this person. Because, like, this is the type of motherfucker that they dealt with that would literally set you the fuck up. They will literally set you up. They know where this person keep their gun at. They know the number to the safe. They know how much money this person make. They know things about this person that can easily be like a phone call to be like, oh, well, now I know on Tuesdays he go here, and then on this day he go here, and then like, oh, okay, as soon as this person leave, he just left. It's like that. Like, you got to be careful what you say to this certain type of person, what you show them. That's not no way to live with somebody, man. Somebody could live with someone. And what could have started as a, not for everybody, take it how it resonates, whatever fits you, okay? Don't make shit fit if it's not your story. But with you, because this person knew that that was some toxic shit, and they could have already clocked it as somebody that they don't want to have a family with or whatever, or they was trying to figure out some type of grand escape when it came to stop fucking with this person, boom, you came in. Could have just been on that because lust is here, right? Just on the sexual aspect. But it wasn't until this person was like, hold on, like, this person is actually pretty cool. They actually care about me. They give a totally different energy than the motherfucker I'm tied to currently. They start rationalizing shit. They like, whole time you were the exit plan. And if they were locked in with Big G and they were listening to their intuition, you know what I'm saying? They could have really had, you know, I don't know if they still could have the possibility of, it's like you could have helped this person get out of that situation, but because they did not know how to carefully handle you, they lost you. They dropped you. As fragile as they are, you are too. That's exactly why you created boundaries. And now this is how they feel, because it's like, I lost the best thing that ever happened to me. Not only are they sad and upset and hurt, but because they felt like, I'm telling you, time. They were wasting too much time being in their pride and their ego. They feel like they back at square one. Yeah, they got away from whoever this possessive lover is and things like that. But again, what are the chances of finding someone who has your energy? And you over there going back to your business, back to worrying about your goals and your dreams. Like, you were, look, listen, bruh. You was trying to have this person be on the same type of shit that you was on with possibilities. Like, come on, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to have a man come into your life and they're in a better space than you, whether it be financially, emotionally, spiritually, or whatever, and they're able to lead you. But it's a whole nother flex when you know, not to discredit the masculine energies coming in to help a feminine energy, but it's a whole nother flex when you got a feminine energy. That's that pride and ego, though. I'm the man. I gotta do it. Everything don't always have to be a fucking power struggle. That's the point of relationships. Where I lack, you can pick up. Where and vice versa. That's why I hate on the fucking internet so much over, man, 50, all that bullshit. It's like, come on, bro. Like, do what works for you and your person. That may work for some people, but if y'all can both lift each other up, then y'all can both lift each other up. But if somebody has the eyes to see that's where someone lacks at and is willing to help and assist, then do so. Whether it's the feminine energy or the masculine energy. Putting the weight all on one person is unfair. If the shoe was on the other fucking foot, like, let's be for real. But you was trying to have this person open up their mind to possibilities. Like, when you are dealing with toxic ass people in relationships, and it's always, you know, you feel like you always gotta look over your shoulder, or they causing you headaches. Your mind is not in the right spot to be even thinking about goals, dreams, what you got to do to build a good foundation to obtain a family. Your focus ain't on that. Your focus is on the bullshit that this person is filling your mind with. Like, this person was on the winning team when it came to you. They was on the winning team. Giving money. Moves in silence. Drama starter. Yeah. Whoever this... yeah, this other energy that this person dealt with is very codependent. It's giving Craig. Craig, can I buy your microwave? Like, goddamn, bye, Felicia. Goddamn, you always want $1. What's that song I'm hearing? That's funny. I deleted it off of my playlist because there's been plenty of times I had my nieces something in the car, and that song came. I said, okay, I gotta take this shit off. I'm hearing that bitch belong to the streets. What's that sugar-free line I'm hearing? What did he say? That he was like, they'll 50 cent your ass. I can't fucking get it. Was it that song? Are you bullshitting? I'm probably totally off. If y'all know, y'all know. It's a sugar-free song. He was like, these hoes will 50 cent your ass to death. Like, it's these... They will 50 50 Cent your ass to death. Like, these are these type of people. Even if it's your last, they want it. This ain't like with you. You like, all right, shit. I see what you got. I see what I got. Like, let's see how we can both make some shit shake. These type of people, like, even if they do got it, they want yours. Okay? That's why somebody feels like they have to move in silence, even if they do got it. It's like, yeah, I ain't got it. This is how this person may be playing it to these people to try and see their true colors. Like, that's probably why they're antisocial when it comes to either friends or family, because people are so codependent on them. They fall in love with their hand and not their heart. And they see that you touched this person's heart in a certain type of way. You didn't care about whatever it is that they were giving you. You had your own shit going on to where you had goals and dreams where you were winning accolades or winning, glow up that we seen earlier. You had opportunities coming in because you served the Most High. Come on. Do you really think that Big G gonna have you out here assigned to certain people, places, and things, family members, friends, and not reward you? Come on. You out here doing God's work. And you think he ain't gonna line them pockets up. He ain't gonna fill you with, bring people in that's gonna love and support you and care about you. Your cup overruns. That's why you have enough to give to this person. Because you're already blessed and highly favored. And you keep winning. Because you complete your assignments, okay? You eat your rice and cabbage. Collective? Okay. But they're dealing, I'm telling you, as soon as you stop giving to a motherfucker, you start to see how they try and start drama in your life, chaos and conflict. It's like, So let's see. Let's get some spirit messages, okay? Or let me see. What's some advice? King of Cups, they love your ass. When I say love your ass, this person feels extremely grateful to have come across somebody like you. This is water sign energies. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, Four of Swords. They think about you a lot. They think about you a lot, but they think about you in a way of like, damn, I fucked up with this person, or like, I could have did this differently. Seven of Swords, all because of the ways in which they was moving. They had so much bullshit that it's like it came off as if this person was very sneaky because of the type of lover that they had in the background. In the background, you're almost there. I'm telling y'all, that motivation song was channeled in my other live. I think the last live I did, yesterday. You really motivate this person. Somebody's name could be Kelly. Kel. I don't know. That's funny. My name is Kelsey. Okay, Knight of Wands. Yeah. They were definitely in that I'm here for a good time, not a long time energy when it came to just how they maneuvered in life. Okay, Six of Pentacles, people that only wanted them for their money. But I feel like this person with that Six of Pentacles is like it speaks of reciprocity. So it's like they got shown exactly what they were getting put out, or whatever they were putting out, and they didn't like how that shit felt. They didn't like how it tastes. Okay, something regarding taste. Okay, somebody don't like the way somebody else tastes, but somebody love the way you do. Okay. The Chariot, the Sun, step into the light, Carolyn. Come towards it. This person is determined to want to like really be happy in life. I feel like this person ain't motherfucking smiled, ain't been laughing, joking, or had that sense of intimacy with someone since y'all have been separated. And even before you came into this person's life. So for you to bring that vibe to them, they like, damn, like, when they dealt with lovers, it was always conflict or chaos. Like I said, it was toxic. So it wasn't much kikiing and all of that going on. But you brought the light into this person's life. That's why they're so determined to do this work. Seven of Cups, to do this work, to be able to be in it with you. Seven of Cups. What's the deal with this Seven of Cups? Somebody could be confused. This could be options. Two of Swords. Yeah, they're confused. Somebody's like, should I go? Should I stay or should I go? Because again, they don't want to. This is why honesty is probably here. They're going to have to let you know about what the fuck is going on as like the background noise. They're going to have to let you know. They don't want you to be blind to the truth of what's going on. And then you know, they don't want the possibilities. They're trying to avoid that in itself. Okay? But if it came to it, if y'all was out, it was funny because I seen this post. It was like, if you out cheating, don't go see Sinners right now. I'm just like, oh my God. You know, it's like somebody wants to have that luxury of going out, being with you, and not having to look over their shoulders that they're going to bump into somebody that is obsessively over them and them fucking up things with you. Like, they don't want that. So somebody's like, should I go to this? Like, they know when it comes to approaching you, there's going to have to be a lot of changes that they're going to have to make on their end. Or, you know, it's like it's an A, B. It's no C here. It's either you make the necessary changes, you clean up whatever it is that you got going on in the background so they can have you, or they can stay stuck in the same cycles dealing with the same type of people. Or maybe it is a C. Or I mean, shit. Yeah. Or they won't be able to see you again. Like I said, it's like being banned from every hospital in the world, finding that one holistic ass person who is you, and you taking them in. And then they fuck up their chances with you. Now they really don't got nobody to go to. They asked out. Because it's like you could be like the head honcho of the goddamn holistic people. So once this person fucks you over, it's like you have the possibility of telling all the other ones that they may come across, like, yeah, we can't work with this one. Three of Swords. This person is in a really hurt space right now. Like, I feel like they don't want to hurt you though. Just because they don't want to, they see how the projection of themselves has caused this separation between y'all already. Just based off of how they treated you. But they don't want you to be hurt based off of, again, the background noise. What actions does this person plan on taking? Because they are in two frames of mind. Oh. Knight of Swords. They want to come in fast, especially with time here. It's like they feel like they're running out of time. Especially with someone like you. Okay? They know they don't have all the time in the world, so they need to make a decision. Because whereas they contemplating in their mind during separation, it can very much so be another motherfucker trying to pursue you. And just as you was the right one that came into their life, unbeknownst, is the same way another person who actually matches your energy can come in unbeknownst and lock it down. Four of Wands. It's giving like word vomit. Like somebody's just going to come and just spill out everything. Like, I want to foundation with you. I want to build with you. It's going to come in like that. The world, I can see you in my world. Or I want you to be a part of my world. Page of Cups. They want the apology. Three of Wands. It is soulmate energy here. Because you want to know what's crazy though? Even though you know you had to separate yourself from this person for the betterment of your sanity, deep down, collective, deep down, you was waiting for him. You was waiting for this apology. Because of how you felt on a soul level with this person. Again, you separated because you had to, not because you wanted to. But in the back of your head, you was just like, I hope this person realizes that I was just trying to care and nurture them and gets it right. Wow. How does this person balance you out? I see how you balance this person out. How do they balance collective out? Three of Wands, I'm telling you. Justice. The Hierophant. They want a higher level of commitment too. This is somebody that wants to be married. This is definitely somebody who is of the divine, okay? The Three of Wands is like, I'm hearing good things are worth fighting for with justice here. Somebody could be a Libra. And that speaks everything of balance. Balance in the scales. As much as this person has waited for someone like you, you have waited for someone like them as well. Four of Swords. Ace of Swords. What's this three of what's the Justice? I keep hearing, I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who works hard. They work hard for the things that they want. So this is someone who's not going to give up easily. What's that? Eight of Pentacles? The Lovers. Page of Pentacles. Somebody may want to really have a kid with you. I get that, like, some of you guys, because I said earlier, like, this person might not have a kid, and you might not either. Maybe you've been waiting to find somebody that not only has certain characteristics about themselves or the way in which their worth ethic is, or, like, y'all have the same type of worth ethic. Once this person, it's like the more that this person becomes comfortable in knowing that they're safe with you, it's kind of like y'all are going to try and be like outworking each other to make sure that both of you guys are straight, that both of you guys are good. This person can learn from you just as much as you can learn from them. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. And it's crazy because in the original deck of the Hierophant, it's two people kneeling to like a pope or something. But like, again, it's Somebody passed the test. You were the assignment and they passed the test. So it's like this person is getting granted you. And because you had enough patience to see how they are, it's kind of like you cracked the codes for this person to open up to you in a way that, like I said, that they don't open up to many people in. This is like a sacred union here. This was very interesting. I like. Okay, so collective, if this resonated with you, make sure you get at me in the comments. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? What's the status between you and this person? Okay? Because they gonna come, I'm hearing, I came in like a wrecking ball. Like, this person is gonna be very serious. Because with the time that this person has had without you, they don't want to continue to feel that way, especially when you brought so much of a light and a warmness to them. They like, hell no. Like, I don't want to, as much as I dealt with the bullshit prior to this person coming into my life, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back, Stevie. Y'all know when Stevie was like, you can go back to the strip club. I don't want to go back, Stevie. Somebody could have been used to dealing with strippers or something like that. And now that this person ain't dealing with them, they're like, bitch, you can go, there she go running down the pole. Okay, you can go back to that shit. I ain't supplying your life no more. All right? You like shaking ass so much, then go over there. Okay, let's get some spirit messages and then we out of here, y'all. You're a whole different caliber of a woman or a man that this person is used to dealing with. I'm gonna just say that. Very different. But that's what real do to you. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see, okay? So yeah, it's like this person, especially if it's a masculine energy, because we did see divine masculine, they don't like to be looked at as weak or like they can't do something. Like, they want, as this person is a provider, they want you to be the one to call them when you need something, when you need advice or things of that sort. It's hard for them to be in that space to where like they call on their woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, I'm having a real bad day today. Like, I just really need you around. I really need you to just give me some words of encouragement to make me feel better. Like, being like that is hard for them. You know, they could have grew up with that dynamic of like, men don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Toughen up. So they always have to have like this hard ass exterior when it comes to sucking it up, right? I'm telling you, like, yeah, if they was to fall when they were younger, it was like, don't cry. Boy, again, men don't cry. So that's, I can see why, like, even when I was speaking on earlier, this person does not like too much affection. They didn't grow up like that. They didn't grow up like that. I don't feel like they had like a mom or, you know, that dad that was like, oh man, come here, let me put some cream on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a band-aid, kiss him on the forehead. You all right? It's okay to cry. I know it hurt. It wasn't like that with this person, you know? You wouldn't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work, and your decisions? Have patience, stop overthinking, and keep watering your seeds, okay? I feel like that's the energy that you give to this person. It's kind of like you give them the notion that, like, I get what is with balance? I do so without judgment, right? It's like I'm not judging you, but as long as I see that you are tending to the seeds that you are trying to plant in my life, then we can get somewhere. You've been through things, right? So you know what it takes to have a certain sense of patience with someone, because God is very patient with us. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you are the representative of Big G. But some people get impatient, because you know how you call you know how you on the phone and you call and they give you the options or whatever, and you like, man, fuck all these options. Representative. Did you hear me? Representative. Sometimes shit don't happen at the time in which we want it to. Sometimes we got to go through the process of asking ourselves certain questions and being able to answer them before we can get to the representative. Okay? Just like how it's going to take time and patience to get to the deeper parts of this person, given what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has some level of something like that within us, to where we're not so, well, with some people, yeah, they're not just so upfront with just showing their heart. But I feel like the ways in which you have grown and the person that you are today, there's a reason why you show your love and all of that up front. Because it's like, again, it's no gimmick when it comes to you, collective. It's like, what the fuck I gotta lie to you for? This is how I am. This is how I like to care about people. You know? I'm so sorry that you have experienced people to where they felt like they had to present themselves like this and show themselves another way. But again, it's like, this is not that, right? It says, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Exactly. Exactly. Growth does not happen overnight. Because like, what did it say? You don't plant a seed. You don't order something, okay? And then expect for it to be at your doorstep once you get home. That's not how Amazon works. I mean, you know, they do have like one day. But you get what I'm saying, okay? You get what I'm saying. It's a process it has to go through. You know what I'm saying? Certain things have to get checked, observed, and all of that before it actually gets to you. Okay? Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us in the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Okay? By this person being attached to you, or anybody, I should say, being attached to you, collective, because you are blessed, they too reap blessings as well. And that goes the same way with people that are not meant to be in your life, how certain blessings won't come in because you have those people in your life. And I feel like that's what this person could have experienced. You know, they're a blessed individual, especially blessed enough to get out of a toxic situation when they did. And that should just show this person in itself that they have favor over their life. Had it not been for them being connected to you, or having you in their life, or having you as their family member, or having you as their lover or friend. Because baby, when you leave, so does your protection leave. And they're going to have to build a relationship with Big G in order to obtain their own. But through you, this person will be connected to Big G on a certain level that reflects the way in which y'all have a relationship. The whole point is, that's the whole point. Because some people deal with people that strays them away from God. On the real. I remember I dated someone for a long time. You know what I'm saying? His family wasn't church going people, or grew up in the church or whatever, and I strayed so far away, and to where I was not able to hear him. I was not able to hear him. And it's crazy because when I did get out that relationship, that's exactly when I went through my spiritual awakening. God broke me down. Collective. God broke me down so I could hear him. And sometimes, you know, he don't want to have to break us down, but if need be, you know what I'm saying, he's going to rescue us from it. But the whole fact of the matter is, like, hey, I'm trying to get your attention here. I'm trying to get your attention. Okay, so what does it say? Accept where you are at this moment in time. Don't focus on the past. Where you at now and where you see yourself going matters way more. Okay? It was funny. I was laughing with my homie Chill. I sent him this post. It was like these how motivational speakers be saying anything. She was like, because if you focus on the past, then you won't know what the future is. And then if you don't know what the future is, then you're not well suited. But sometimes it's not a suit, it's a dress. And it was like, it was like you got to put one boot on and then put the sock on, and then you know where you're going. I was like, oh God, motherfuckers be just be saying bullshit on top of spa music. Okay, but it be sounding soothing as hell, and it just be a bunch of bullshit repeated. But anywho, bottom of the deck, it says, perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. So yeah, it's definitely going to be some patience needed with this person. Okay? Again, it's like learning how to walk again. They've been down so long. They've been dealing with people that beat them when they was down. And now that you are the aspect in their life that is helping to lift them up, they're like, hold on, this feel a little weird. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. But they can. When you have the right people in your life, they can help you do anything. The right people are going to want to help uplift you. They're going to want to help see you, you know, not have to go through certain, they're going to handle you with care in a way to where, like, they're going to show you how to avoid certain situations that maybe they had to go through. You know, those are people that are going to reflect that nurturing, loving, and caring aspect that they hold. Where is that deck? But that's all I got for you, collective. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.